Around little campsite, y'all introduced yourselves to each other. Um, Basically went, what the fuck? And then proceeded to try to head off to the next town to see if you could figure out some answers and stuff that's going on. When you got to the next town, however, there was some interesting stuff going on that you guys decided to take care of. Partially off of morals, partially off of the feeling, the need to follow through with what Death said in terms of potentially sacrificing your enemies to sustain your own lives. And on your way to deal with what can only be described as a goblin issue, you all tried to cross a bridge and a giant ass bugbear bitch slapped the fuck out of Gray.
That's true. That did happen.
It fucking sucks, guys.
And then I kind of went ahead to tell you guys that you were pretty much there to the temple, but I kind of want to backtrack a bit because one thing that wasn't really discussed with the having to kind of wrap that session up quickly was Blue doing a blood ritual around this bugbear.
Yeah.
Anybody
Yeah.
have any questions or care to comment
Yep.
on what was going on there?
What? What the fuck did you just do to that bear?
Excuse me, what was that? What was that?
It's I'm just performing a sacrifice to my patron.
What?
On a bet.
I mean, as a warlock, Doip, you probably could understand a little bit more than maybe some of the other people in the party as far as sacrifices to certain types of warlocks end up making pacts. I mean, you have an understanding of warlock magic and as a whole. It may not necessarily be your version of it, but
my patron has me do similar things, but it's not usually destroying a body after I've already killed it. As far as I know, my patron hasn't asked me to do that.
You care to describe what's actually going on when you do this blood sacrifice, please? So
sure, it's just basically I draw like a summoning circle around the dead body. I don't really touch the dead body. It's just more like I use the blood of whoever's dead and make like a little circle with lots of symbols and everything, and I'm just sending the soul to my patron.
So some real edgy shit. Got it.
Yeah, edgy shit.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Got it.
Whoa, hang on a minute. Hang on.
Yeah.
That's all our soul. You gotta share that soul, otherwise you can't just take all the soul for yourself.
It's pretty selfish.
Actually, I would say that as this sort of thing happens, you all kind of feel a little bit of a weight lifted off. Subtly, but noticeable.
Well, that's weird.
For all we know, it's her patron
that
that's...
every time, Rem.
I will be doing that every time we come across a dead body. So hopefully it'll help this situation somehow.
Do you care to explain any of your knowledge as to why that weight is lifted off of you, Ram? I believe.
Is that something I know?
With you knowing your patron, I believe you would recognize from prior situations.
Okay.
Hold on, let me DM you.
Okay. I just wanna, I don't wanna.
She's been into Wicca a really long time, guys. She knows what she's talking about.
I get it.
So if Blue's doing that, like who's all around her and like who's sort of hanging?
I think I'd be pretty close to her because I'm more used to her shenanigans.
I would be really interested into what she's doing.
I probably haven't moved all that much from where I'm at, so I'm still a little bit away.
I'd probably be like right here. I'd be right up on her ass, like, what's going on? Even though she's over there doing the blood ritual when the guy died right here, but you know.
I would probably
Okay.
be right here, bowing down to Pi.
I feel like Gray would be trying to get as far away from this bugbear as possible in case it comes back to life.
I'm going home.
Do me a favor, Gray.
Yeah.
Roll a d20 for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll to see if you have a unnatural fear of bugbears now.
11.
An 11. I would say that would be your call as a character. Do you feel like your character is now, at least to him, justifiably afraid of bugbears, as a personal fear?
I think I am. I think I am traumatized a little bit.
Traumatized?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm gonna be hiding behind Pi every time now.
As a bard, Kiro, do you think you need to know or roll to see if bugbears suddenly give you a massive boner? Up to you. I know how bards are. I cannot hear you.
And
at
what
all,
would the
Major.
effect of said boner be?
Just laws of attraction.
Sure. You said a 20?
Yeah. I'd say.
Well, they do.
Yep. Bugbears are now Kiro's kink.
They're so hard to please.
Major, go ahead and speak real quick just to make sure we can hear you. Just say
Yeah.
hi.
Testing,
Oh,
testing,
there you are.
testing, testing.
Hey,
Beautiful.
yo.
You were just
Okay.
really quiet. Yeah. We can hear you. You're fine.
Okay, good.
Any other questions or anything before we move on?
I can explain since
Okay.
Dolphin did say he wanted to know what I was doing. So from my understanding and through my pact with my patron and from what just happened, I have a feeling, well, while I personally am not responsible for what has been happening, or I hope I am not, I have a feeling that it may be connected to my patron in a sense. Since how would I put that simply? My pact has me, well, it's my understanding between my patron and I that whenever I come across a dead soul that hasn't been able to pass to the land of the dead, I help that soul out by making these blood rituals. And so by sending these souls to my patron, it I suppose it fulfills our pact. And so yeah, what I'm doing is just basically sending souls to where they need to go.
Okay.
So, are we all like warlocks now? Are we all like tied to your patron? If that's who you're sending to, and that's if they're the reason why we're here.
I'm not sure.
Well, I just think it's kind of bullshit because my patron never even talks to me. They just fucking give me a sword and send me on my way, and you get to do all this cool magic, and I just have to kill things. That's all I know.
Anybody care to roll a perception? Because this is one of those particular points in time where, out of character, where because someone's backstory may kind of sort of tie into things. I would definitely allow for like a perception check to see if they're telling the truth. or not, because I know that with this particular type of or insight, you could do either. Insight might be more accurate actually, but I'll take Dolphin's perception check. But um, yeah, it'd be one of those particular circumstances that your characters may kind of find it hard to believe. But yeah, based off of those perception checks, I would say, ooh, a natural 20.
Nice.
Based off of those perception checks, you guys would know for fairly certain, based off of the way that she's speaking and the things that she's kind of leaving out, that she's only trying to hold on to personal stuff as far as her past goes, but she's telling the truth as far as her limited information on what's going on.
Should I roll on too?
You can. It's your choice.
Does she get advantage because she's close with her?
Well, I mean, I think Pi would pretty much know.
Yeah.
She would.
most of
Yeah,
this
she would
already,
know all this.
Yeah.
But
Like she should know what I'm doing. Yeah.
Yeah, she should know almost to an exact what she's doing. Which, Blue, if you want to DM her, if she's not necessarily fully aware, or Pi, if you have questions.
Yeah, if you have questions, you can ask me.
As far as what your character knows. But yeah, so yeah, limited knowledge seems to be fairly truthful. Just kind of holding back personal information, which would be fairly run-of-the-mill considering you all have just met maybe a day ago. So yeah, so continuing on from here, unless anybody else has any questions or information that they want to know, speak now, forever hold your peace. No? Okay. So we are going to continue on. So the shadows are long and faded. Twilight is upon you. You guys continue on as you come up to the cave area that Dawn spoke of. There it is ahead, she whispers. You see it now, a low rocky hill pushing up from the surrounding trees. A large natural cave is plainly visible near the base. As you creep closer to the entrance, you see a set of stairs just inside the entrance, hewn from the rock and descending into the earth. So, assuming that you all are ready, Dawn explains to you about how she is not going to obviously come with you with this combat. She was just here to show you the way. But she leaves a little parting gift for all of you. So if all of you can add to your inventory, you can just put it as potion, and I'll show you how to roll it later. But she's giving you all a health potion, just a small minor health potion. I do health potions a little differently from the player handbook, so don't worry about looking that stuff up. I'll tell you what to roll if it comes to a point in needing to use it. But in the interest of time, we'll continue on here. Down the stairs, you all say your thank yous and continue on. So, in heading down the stairs, we are going into our first dungeon. Now, before we get too deep into all of this, first things first, can everybody see their characters?
I don't see anything.
I just see black.
You don't see anything. Okay.
Bottom middle.
See a green
Oh,
dice.
yep, I see. Yep, they're way down there.
Might have to zoom all the way out.
So yeah, zoom all the way out and then scroll down, and then you can zoom in onto where you guys are.
Oh, okay, so
I don't see myself.
Oh,
Wait.
okay, yeah, I see myself.
Way down there.
Rem does not see
There you go.
herself.
Oh, never mind. I see myself.
You got it.
I
Okay.
wasn't scrolled all the way out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Oh, this
So,
is huge then. Wow.
yeah. We might be in here for a little bit. So if everybody can just move their characters step forward, just to make sure that everybody is able to do their thing. All right, awesome.
Statue?
So,
Sorry.
This is so cool.
a large room lies at the bottom of the stone steps. It's full of dust and rubbish. The only other exit from the room is a wide corridor to the north, flanked on either side by dark statues. A single goblin lies at the bottom of the step, snoring loudly. So, you guys, I don't know if you can see him, because you'll have to bear with me. I can see everything. I don't see what you guys see.
If we see within 5, 10 feet around us in good
Okay.
light, and then
Like 15 and a half.
feet in
Yeah,
like
yeah,
dark
17.
light.
So, can you see the door in the wall? And
Nope.
Can you see the goblin right now?
Nope.
I just
think-
see a statue.
All right,
I
take
can
another
see the
step.
goblin. I can
Take
see the
another
goblin.
step forward.
Oh, I can see him. Yeah.
Just see a statue.
Move over. He's like a little to the left.
Yeah, move over a space.
He's in between these two statues.
Are we gonna? Will our characters see this going in, or are we gonna have to like try and like? Is it dark for our characters right now too?
I have double sight. I would see this, and I would be like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
I'm going to say that there is residual light, though kind of faded. Like your characters will see what you can see. I'm just putting it that way. It's going to make it a whole
dark
lot
vision
easier
factor
than messing with dark vision.
in?
For this
Otherwise,
dungeon, for this area, most of this is lit up enough that dark vision's not going to play a factor.
Okay.
Okay.
I just didn't end up putting lanterns and light for the sake of space, because this map is huge. Because you can only add so much shit to it. So I added the sight to your characters.
Okay.
I just called it a day.
Okay.
I'm just making sure that everybody has the same vision.
I might affect that depending. I was gonna ask. I can make it a little bit brighter if we so want it. Like, who's going out front? Who wants light?
I think it might be best that we stay as hidden as possible. We can see pretty well in front of us. We'll just take it slow and be quiet.
All right,
Alright,
so
I will put my finger away.
do me a solid and roll initiative.
He's asleep. We didn't wake him up.
Listen.
We're gonna roll initiative now. Don't please just you don't need to question everything. I'm having you roll initiative now so that you we can just use this initiative throughout the dungeon whenever combat starts.
Oh, really? Okay.
Instead of rolling initiative every time, because we're gonna waste a whole lot of time doing that if we do that. All right, so we got
My initiative rolls or God tier. That's my second natural 20.
Braun, and then Kiro, and then
Hero is supposed to do it like automatically if you've clicked on your token, but I was clicked on my token when I rolled mine and it didn't do it. So I don't know. It might be easier for
Mid-roll
True to.
D20.
and then blue, and then Gray and Pie, do me a favor, and well, we're gonna go with the higher technical roll because looks like
Raises up.
Gray has a +3 to it, and Pi has a 0, so she rolled a natural 7. Okay, so then it'll be Major. Oh, Major, you didn't roll off of the
I just rolled the dice. Sorry.
initiative. Okay.
I have +1
so-
for initiative, so it would be a 19.
So Major. Okay. You're killing me. Okay. So Doip. Major because she has the higher natural roll. Kiro. Blue. Pi. Gray. Blasi.
Oh right, I have to roll for Amit.
Yes. Roll for Anu.
Should I just do initiative or just roll a d20?
Roll a d20 for him. Because he wouldn't have the same bonuses as you.
I knew what to do.
Anu's an old pupper.
He just wants to sleep.
Okay. I'm going to lock that in, and I will input monsters in between. Let me get your numbers written down. 20. 19. 10. 7. 6. 4. 1. Okay. Sorry about that. But, all right. So you enter into this foyer. There's 2 stone statues. I'm going to describe them slightly different than they show up, but they're 2 dark hooded robed figures. Couldn't find one to actually work for this, so you'll just have to bear with it. But 2 dark robed figures standing in front of a doorway with a goblin fallen asleep right in front of the door. In going through this as well, do you guys, just for the sake of doing this ahead of time, have a marching order that you want to go in
I'll be front.
for your in-between combat?
Yeah, I'll walk front.
Go ahead and move your characters to how you want to move. Be aware that these corridors are 2 wide in some areas and only 1 wide in others.
I think most people would be traveling in groups and stuff.
That's your guys' choice.
You guys walked so far.
Yeah. So basically 2 by 2 is about the most you could do in walking in a group. Even then, sometimes you're gonna have to just crunch in. So yes. Show nameplate. Yeah. I don't know why that didn't save. All the boring technical stuff. I apologize.
Not at all.
I'm gonna move him so I can get to you. Everybody see everybody's name?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right, so as you come down to the steps, just know that I'm gonna kind of past a certain point, there'll be inevitable combat in here, but I'm gonna try to give you guys the reins a little bit more on what you decide to do. So you come in here, you see a goblin at the base of the steps. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna turn to Kilma. I'm gonna say, "Are we here to take care of the goblins?"
Yes, but if someone finds this sleeping goblin dead, doesn't that mean we'll be discovered?
This one's at the entrance. As long as we kill everything in front of us, we should be fine.
Are you sure that won't like arouse the suspicions of every goblin in here?
I would hope not.
Do you think if we walk up a little closer, we can see further down? I can only see.
Yeah, you don't have to stay in this order that you're in right now. You can move around. Just know
There's
that
a-
if you do too much, you will have a chance at waking him.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
door in
yeah.
front of us. So we can't see anything in front of us without getting past this goblin. There's
Is there a corner over here?
This is an end over here. Yep.
Feel free to explore.
Yep. This is the only way forward.
Wow, this is
Us-
so cool.
Assuming that you're all being quiet.
Yep.
I mean, it only seems like we can just go straight.
Yep.
There's really only one way. It seems like.
I will just hold out my hand, like just aimed at the goblin, ready just in case it wakes up.
Well, I'm gonna walk forward and I'm gonna swing at him with my sword. It's a 16 to hit.
That definitely hits.
And then that's 8 damage.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Okay. And the goblin immediately dies.
Oh.
All right, then I'll go over.
You take your sword, and while it's sleeping, you just lop its head off.
Damn.
See, and you were worried about alerting everyone else.
It doesn't even make a noise.
Guess that's a good start.
All right, I'm gonna do my ritual thing.
Oh god, everybody get away! She's doing her weird fucking.
I'm gonna run over here. Oh wait, actually, I'm gonna stay right here and see what happens.
I have a suggestion regarding the
Yes.
ritual.
Yeah.
This is to
Go for
Rem. How about we kill everything first, then just pile the bodies, and then you draw a circle around the pile. That way you only have to do the ritual one time.
That guy's fucking smart.
Wait, doesn't that mean that she would have to carry the bodies around?
Yeah.
The bodies
that
won't-
bugbear was pretty
The bodies
weird.
aren't going anywhere. Like it's gonna sit there.
I
Hey, you
think
guys
if the-
talking
if-
about bodies as if they're just toys. Oh my goodness.
If there's a certain situation where we meet a certain number of goblins, I agree that that might be a better choice. But yes, I don't want to be carrying around dead bodies or come back for them. So
Does
as of now, I'll just do the ritual as they come.
so? Let's say you could actually do that. Would that actually change the effect of it? If you could get a big group of goblins, or is that just kind of like instead of doing it each time, you just do it once? And
I'm actually not sure.
You're not
I've
sure.
never tried.
Okay.
How quiet is the ritual?
I'm guessing it's
Because we don't want to alert everyone, right?
I mean, so long as I would say if you were to describe it, you would probably see a red glow as the blood kind of magically moves into this, symbol. So outside of, potentially seeing the glow, but where the door's closed and you can't see past it, chances are, they can't see past it. So I'd say, it probably wouldn't alert anything.
Fair enough.
I just meant it as a thing of ease. I didn't mean disrespect Q.
No, you're fine.
Plus, you do have a whole bunch of strapping adventurers here that might be willing to help you move everything at the end. And
Oh, hey, let's not get carried away here.
All right. Well, I guess.
And
Are you-
carried away?
You guys want to keep? Rem, if you're done, we can. Oh, are you gonna do the ritual then here? Or
I'm already finished.
you're finished? Okay, cool. You guys want to keep going?
Yep.
All right, let's go.
So,
All right.
are we just gonna open this door? Are we going to knock it
Oh, wait.
down?
I want to use Mage Hand to open the door.
Why?
Okay.
Just in case it blows up.
Well, then I'm gonna step back if you're using Mage Hand.
Can I roll perception on the door to see if there's any, or investigation on the door to see if there's any traps?
yeah, feel free.
Okay. Don't really have high investigation, but
Ooh.
You do not notice any traps on the door.
okay. Kiyomo slowly opens it.
Wait, can I not use Mage Hand in this situation?
You absolutely can.
Okay.
You unfortunately have to. You are just doing things without you.
Okay, no, I was just.
Okay, so you carefully open the door.
Yeah, I carefully open the door.
Oh,
I guess I have to go
looks-
to the door, huh?
Looks clear.
Let's keep going.
Oh, we just walked past it.
Yeah, I mean, I can move the door if you really want me to, but that's not what stops you from being able to see. So
Well,
just assume the door opens.
Okay.
looks like we got two paths here. Should we go together? I'm saying we should go together. Do we want to go left or continue straight on?
Okay, does anyone have dice? Maybe we can roll for it.
All right. Nice fame. Well, there's not a right choice. There's straight and there's left.
Mo flips a coin. Just kidding, she doesn't. I would.
Yeah.
I
Remember,
would.
this is true making the map. So right is always right. So we go straight.
Well, we wouldn't know that in character.
Yeah, we would.
I know.
If we
I
had
kind of
two
want to explore
characters-
this whole thing anyways, and I feel like left might lead to something that's not the end of it. So
I mean, you're here to wipe out everything, so
Are we really?
let's
you
just
would
go.
It would not be metagaming to tactically think that you would want to clear everything and not leave something unchecked behind you.
Yeah, I feel like if we go down this smaller path, we can always just circle back around, and this seems like the main path. I think we should go this way first.
We can do that.
Alright, this is fine. I ever told you
Alright.
guys that one time we had a dragonborn? Sorry, this is out of game. We had a dragonborn that occasionally, especially whenever we did things dumb, he would he would pick us up by our heads.
And that's how you travel.
Oh, another door.
Okay. Does anyone else want to roll for investigation?
I can, yeah.
Is it perception for this one?
Maybe you should have rolled.
Okay, I'll roll for investigation too.
Or investigation?
I don't think we should metagame like that though. That seems kind of metagamey. Like, I don't know. I mean, you could no. Like, if I roll badly and then you roll again, seems kind of metagamey.
Yeah, because it would be like
Like
it would be like he didn't see any traps, so he'd be willing to go.
yeah.
Oh, I see.
So for y'all to judge based off of his numbers is a little metagamey.
Oh, I see.
Or it could just be like, I don't trust this guy at all. He's trying to get us all
I
fucking
was-
killed.
I was thinking that too, but at the same time, Kiyoma's
mean,
very trusting. so
but
he
yeah.
would just
Also,
let it go. Yeah.
also rolling investigation in general might be a little metagamey because
Yeah.
none of y'all have ever run into traps yet.
That's true.
But I mean that much. I mean, we'll say you guys adventured before and maybe ran into a trap here or there.
Teacher's calling me, so I'm just gonna answer real quick.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I
And while that's going, are you gonna attempt to open the door?
Yep, let's go on.
All right.
It explodes. You all die.
I am telling you, with opening this door,
God.
that combat has started.
Oh God.
All right, so we're gonna walk through. Ooh.
Give me 1 second. Hold your spacing
Okay.
because you are. Well, what can you see, Dolphin? With
I can
taking a step?
see two. Looks like dogs, maybe. Kinda
Okay,
dimly lit.
those are gonna be. We're gonna go into this room. So a short corridor opens into a small room. The odor of canine refuse assaults your nostrils immediately. Amidst a den created from smashed furniture and old linen are two enormous wargs. They growl and stare at you with intelligent, malevolent eyes. So, can anybody else from where they're sitting actually see? I'll zigzag.
I can't see.
Yeah, I don't think they would be able to.
Yeah, nothing.
I think I would be the first because
Okay.
they're like barely in my vision, and I just went in because
So-
I'd be first.
Ooh, I hear stuff.
So what are you gonna do, Dolphin? You gonna yell back
Ooh,
and
yeah, I'm gonna tell everybody to ready up. We got some enemies in here, and then I guess we're gonna go ahead and start combat. So I'm going to fire Eldritch Blast at the one on the bottom.
hold on 1 second because I'm putting their initiatives in.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm just gonna roll it on here. Okay, we'll put you after you. 1 and 2. Beautiful. Okay, go ahead. So you're going Eldritch Blast. Blah, 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 blah.
Yep. Yeah, on the guy on the bottom.
Okay, let me do this just to make it easier for you.
Right.
Can you see the nameplates for them?
Yeah, I can see two. I can't see one, but
Okay.
yeah, I'll cast it on one, and it was I rolled a 10 to hit. Wait, and roll that to hit.
Okay, so a 10 to hit does not hit.
Okay.
Does not. So you you launch your Eldritch Blast at the first warg, and it kind of sort of ducks and shuffles sideways. You obviously did not surprise these guys at all.
Damn. I'm gonna yell back to my party. I'm gonna need some
Rebooting
help in
Grim.
here. Okay,
Okay. Gray's drunk.
okay.
What? So, what did you say you were doing, Dolphin? I'm sorry.
I said I was gonna yell back to the party. I'm gonna need some help in here after I missed that first attack, and then
Let's go.
how does readying in action work? Like, what can you ready? Can you ready?
You already used your action.
So that readying something counts as an action. Gotcha.
Right. That would be readying your main action.
Okay.
If you want to know definitive more on that, that video that I posted the end of last session,
Okay.
will help you with that.
Okay.
Because it tells you just about everything.
Okay. Cool. Then
All right.
I'm gonna end my turn.
End your turn. All right. Next on the list, Major, are you ready? We may have to skip past Major while she's on the phone.
Mhm.
Okay, so Major Kiro.
Mm-hmm. Well, I should probably walk ahead a bit.
Yeah, I would say there's enough room for you to squeeze past people.
Is that the wait? What was? How much was each box?
They're 5 feet each box.
They're 5 feet each.
Oh, so I can walk a bit further.
Yep.
Okay. I will cast.
Okay, on 1 or 2,
Wait, uh,
or is it a AOE?
that's an option. AOE.
Is it an AOE?
Well, I don't. Wait, let me check that. Sorry, 1 second. I think it's only one target. I'll
I
cast
believe
it
it's
on
only 1 target.
1.
On 1. Okay.
Okay.
Because there's Warg 1 and Warg 2. So
Yeah,
that's
they
why
were
I'm
just
going
over each other. That's why I got confused.
Yeah, I'm gonna move him up here 1 just so that you can see his name.
Right.
So you're gonna cast
Oh, I
one,
think
so
that's it.
Thunderwave. That is it. Constitution saving throw. So do you know what the DC save is?
I do not.
Okay,
Sorry.
you're good. Let me open up the spells. It was 7. As we do this more, we'll commit this all to memory. If you guys
Yeah.
want to take notes on your stuff too, as we go, just to be able to remember, that would work as well.
So the spell save DC?
Yes.
Well, generally, it's in spellcasting ability. It says it's 8 plus proficiency bonus plus charisma modifier.
Okay. So 8 plus what's your proficiency? So you got to tell me what that is because I don't know all your stats offhand.
Right. Yeah. Hang on. The charisma modifier is 3, so that makes it 11.
And what's your proficiency?
Where do I check that?
On your sheet,
Mm-hmm.
you are
Oh,
high
2.
wind,
2.
right?
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, proficiency bonus 2. So 11, 12, 13. So 13 is the save.
Mm-hmm.
You rolled a 5, so I'm gonna say that's a complete and utter hit.
Okay.
Full damage.
Just as a heads up, if
Yeah.
you go to your spells, it actually shows you your spell save DC at the top on your character sheet.
Really?
Yep.
Oh yeah, right there, 13. Look at that.
Oh, thank you.
And you get an attack bonus of 5. So you want to click on that thunder wave, where it says thunder wave, where it's red,
Damn.
to do your damage. So you do 4 damage. 10 feet away from you. Audible for 3. So it created a thunderous boom that's audible for 300 feet.
Oh no.
Hold on one moment. I need to count something out.
Oh no.
Did it wake up everything?
uh, yep. So, okay. Cool. Good to know. So the warg can't be pushed back any further because it's up against the wall, but I'm gonna say that I'm gonna throw an extra damage up on there for it being bludgeoned against the wall. So that's gonna be 5 damage total. And he kind of picks himself back up after being thrown off the wall, but one of his legs is a little limpy.
Ooh.
All right, so real quick before I go into the next turn, I need to roll a couple of things. Don't mind me. You shouldn't panic.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a spell, it's gone. If it's a cantrip, then no. But I think Thunderwave is a spell.
Yes.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. Is it dash? Okie dokie. And then we're gonna do 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 do. Rem.
Mm-hmm.
What is your passive perception?
Where do I see that?
So perception is in your character sheet.
Uh-huh.
It's a wisdom, so your passive perception would be your wisdom. So it would be a 13. I can look at this stuff myself, but I'm also trying to get you guys to know what I'm asking when I ask for it, so that, yeah. You
Okay,
guys
so
can,
since
like,
my
'cause I don't wanna-
perception is just 1, it means I don't have to add anything, correct?
It's a 13, so it's a so like if you were to roll right now,
Uh-huh.
your perception would be a +1. So whatever
Oh, okay.
you roll a +1. But your passive perception is 13. Oro,
Yes.
what is your passive perception?
My passive perception is 10.
So,
Hello.
Welcome back.
sorry.
No, it's okay.
No.
You're good. So you're 10, you're 13. Okay, nothing for you. We will go back a step and let Major take her turn.
Assuming there's a monster in the room.
Yeah, so Braun over here went up and yelled back to you and let you know there was 2 orgs in the room to prepare yourself. Leor went in and thunderwaved 1, which threw it against a wall and made an audible boom that echoed through the halls. And now it's your turn.
An audible boom that echoes the walls. Am I on this side of the door?
The door is open right now.
Okay, so I guess I walk through. I can't see what. Does the door count as 5 feet?
Yes. Each one of the boxes.
These are the. Ooh, what are those warts?
Yes.
They look gross.
Yes. The description of them was that it smells horribly in there. This is obviously their den, so it smells like a den. There are 2 enormous wargs. They growl and stare at you with malevolent eyes. So they're not looking at you kindly.
Okay, and they haven't gotten attacked yet?
They have.
They have. Okay.
They have.
Who's been attacked?
Org 1.
Warg 1.
But who
I
has
attacked
been
2.
attacked? They have
Yeah.
been attacked. Okay, I see. Then I
Oh,
guess
you attacked 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so 1 and 2 then have been attacked. Just 1 was missed.
Yeah.
When it was attacked.
Okay, I'm going to get and
Dokie.
to hit.
That's a strength check.
Is that just a d20?
I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to do. Are you rolling your attack?
Oh wait, I used my sword. What am I doing? No.
Yeah, you should be able to just click on your sword in your attacks if you have it under your attacks.
To roll for my attack.
You click on longsword.
Okay. Stuff. What is that? Okay.
So you rolled a
Six.
6 plus 4, so that gave you a 10. So swing and a miss.
I do my my dice rolls on your sock every time. I'm supposed to have good strength.
You're telling me.
Oh yeah.
Swing,
Oh yeah.
swing and a miss.
Okay. Swing and a miss, and that's all I can do at this point. If I try to step back, I'd have to do disengage.
An attack of opportunity.
I guess an attack of opportunity. So I will stay here.
Yeah. Next on the list is gonna be the warg. Did I? No, I didn't. Okay, I did. I set it up that way. So warg 1 is gonna take a bite, a nibble. D20 plus 5. Nibble at Major. Major, what is your AC? You're looking at 18. So he does not get a nibble on you. He bites the tail end of your shield as you block the attack. And then warg numero 2 that got slammed up against the wall is gonna creep a little closer over to here to our buddy old bard, and he's going to roll to hit. What is your AC? You're looking at a 13, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 13.
So also kind of bites the end of your mandolin, but doesn't seem to do any damage. AC is your armor. So it's the roll that they have to beat in order to hit you. So like your AC is 11. That's your armor class.
Put me in, coach. Let me go.
Okay. So both of those are a miss. However, I need to do something before I continue on to the next attack. Alrighty. And blue.
Mm-hmm.
It is your turn.
Okay. Uh. Let's see. I'll do Eldritch Blast on Warg 2.
Okay, from this particular angle,
Mm-hmm.
you're not going to be able to hit him.
Can I go inside? Is there room?
You have movement. You can move to an open square, and I would say that there's enough room for you to squeeze past people.
Okay.
Alrighty. So Eldritch Blast on Warg 2. Go ahead and roll it.
How do I do this? Click? No. It says cast at what level?
1.
Okay. Thank you. What? Okay, never mind. I have to click on this one. Never mind. Sorry.
Okie dokie.
No.
So a
It's a
7.
2.
So you
I got you guys. Don't worry.
you swing and a miss, and you hit the wall behind the warg.
I'm gonna turn to him and be like, "Looks like both of us need to practice our aim with our Eldritch Blast."
I mean, you both have +5.
I know.
And unlucky. That's just an unlucky roll.
I think I rolled a fucking 2 as well. No, I rolled a
Oh,
fucking 5.
All
A
right.
little bit better.
So next on the list, Pie. This room is getting a little cramped here. But know that if you move in, you can move in and move around the wargs, because most of you all have enough speed to kind of move all throughout this room. You can move around the wargs without provoking an attack of opportunity. You just can't move away from them. So if you get within a block of them, you need to stay within a block of them, unless you use your action to disengage.
Okay.
So you are in the room.
Yes, it would be in the room.
What do you do?
I'm gonna hit it. So with spells, I can only use it once until we rest again, right?
How many level 1 spell slots do you have?
3.
So you can use 3 level 1 spells, or 1 level 1 spell 3 times. Once per turn, of course. And you're
I can use. Say that again. Like how many I can use?
you have 3 level 1s, so you can use the same level 1 3 times, or think of it as your mana pool. You have 3 for mana, and each one of your spells cost 1.
And am I, since what happened outside, am I at 2 out of 3 then? Because I use healing word?
No, we're gonna say that a rest happened in between there.
Okay.
Y'all we're back to full health, and that's why Gray's all good and ready to go, and slightly terrified. But
slightly terrified.
Wait, is he still afraid?
I mean, he's afraid of bugbears. We'll see if he ends up being afraid of wargs after this. But...
It's like the darkest dungeon. He picked up a bad quirk.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about trying to use Chalet and hitting it.
Okay, you'll need to get within a block of it.
Oh, I think closer.
Yes.
Okay.
Now roll your Chalet.
I gotta remember how to do that. Okay, I am putting it in chat.
Okay, so it should be on your character sheet, not under your spells. It should be under your attacks.
It's a 1d8 though, right?
Do I need to
Yeah.
add that really quick? Are you editing it? I don't want to edit over you or anything.
So what I'll say is roll a... So what's your spellcasting wisdom, right?
Yes.
So roll a she's rolling an attack. So wouldn't that be the wood of a club or quarterstaff you're holding is imbued with nature power for the duration of your spellcasting ability instead of your rank for the attack. Okay, so all that's doing is making her staff a 1d8, and she gets plus 2 for wisdom.
Yeah.
but I think we've already set up per staff to be off of that anyways, because her strength's only a 1 and it's got a +3. So what you'll do is you'll roll your so it should actually be a +4. Let me edit this real quick. There we go. So go ahead and click your staff on there. So you roll for a 20. So go ahead and click the staff in the chat where it says staff on the roll
And
to
then
roll your damage. So you do 5 bludgeoning damage to this warg.
Should technically be 6 because it's for attack and damage.
Oh, is it for attack and damage? Yes. Okay, I see that. So boom. So that warg is hurting. It's whimpering.
Poor little guy. Oh.
You would not have that. I mean, yeah, okay. So, still snarling and biting at you.
Oh, poor guy, they're just dogs. Oh. Like poop.
You guys okay in there? Is everything okay in there?
Nobody
All
responds.
right. And
But great.
next,
Oh, he's not in. Yeah, okay.
I don't know. He's drunk and goofing off with Anu.
all right. So next on the list is Gray.
Okay, so I'm gonna take one step forward, right? Okay, so I see the room now, and I see that there's a little space on the east side.
I flipped you around because you were backwards.
Oh, thank you. I was looking at so I look inside. It's pretty cramped, but I use my sneaky skills to get it. I can get in between Braun and Lior, right? I can go up here.
Yes.
Right.
Well.
Not there. You have to go up above one more.
That's me. I did
Okay.
it. I broke it.
And then, can I sneak attack from here? Can I use that as my bonus action?
You can't really get into a flank from here.
Okay, so I can't.
In order to sneak attack, I would say you need to roll. I would say you would have need to roll stealth from back here into moving over here.
Okay, I'll do that next time then.
So well, I mean, I'll give you a chance to roll stealth because you're still learning the character.
Okay.
So roll me a stealth check. We'll see if you can get in there stealthily. So a 12 versus their perception. No.
Fuck. It's
No.
all good, guys. It's all good.
Mainly because of to explain it out, mainly because of it being their den. They would be getting a bonus to their perception on what's going on around here. Being snuck up on is not an option.
Okay. So either way, I'm going to. That didn't work.
It's listed in here that they cannot be surprised.
1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, okay. I'm gonna move right here. Either way,
Yep.
and I'm going to attack with my dagger.
All right, give it a good solid roll.
Come on, baby.
15. That hits. Roll your damage.
Yes, I got you guys.
7.
Boom.
So explain to me how you kill this warg.
All right, so it's looking at Pi right now, and I see that it's Pi saving me with that fearful fucking pig ogre. That anger comes inside of me. I grab its fucking neck, all right? I grab its neck like this, and I take my dagger and it's not even that sharp, so I know that it's gonna hurt. I go as fast as I can, boom, 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 and then rip his fucking neck off and rip it off.
Jesus Christ!
Here, Rem, I'll make it easier for you. Right there.
Nice
He
thing.
just yanks that head across the room.
That's right.
Oh my
Okay.
god!
So that warg is a puddle on the floor. All right.
Oh, I can, and then I look at Pie and say, "Thanks for before, Pie," and then I wink at her.
Does he have like little blood splatters on his face and kind of almost a creepy smile when he looks at you? And says,
Actually, no. A lot of blood, really creepy.
Just nod slowly.
What?
That's right. And that's the end of my turn.
that would definitely be noticeable to everybody. Okay. While you're ending your turn, we are gonna do a Blasi.
Yes, I see.
Blasi, what do you see?
I see Lucide run up ahead and work through some issues. I was like, oh, okay. And I turn over my shoulder because obviously the Thunderwave, if I could hear it, obviously went further into the fort or whatever. And then obviously I see the goblins behind me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, so much for stealth. I'll just turn around real quick.
Okay.
And let's see.
Do you make any calls to your fellow party members?
Well, they hear me shout in Draconic, and then I'll use my fire breath on.
Fire breath. Okay.
Is
Is your fire breath the conal, the passive character, or not the passive,
Yeah,
but the race trait?
Yeah, I have to walk up a little bit closer to get all those guys, but
Okay.
that,
I'll say you'll be able to position yourself kind of in the middle, even though I can't physically put you there, to be able to attempt to hit all three with your cone.
I couldn't make this a spell attack for whatever reason because it requires a combination of modifiers that for some reason this character sheet can't do. So I'm just gonna roll.
Okay, I trust you on it.
But it's 8 plus proficiency plus con. So
Okay.
that's a 12 for me. Yeah. So
Is that the save?
Yeah, that's the save. They have to make a dexterity saving throw. They have to beat a 12.
Okay, give me one moment to bring up what their dex stat is. So they get a +2. Okay. Okay. and nope. All right. So, Goblin 3 here. Just put out his hands and accepted his fate because he rolled a natural 1.
It'd be shit damage. I'm just saying.
Yeah. But I think based off of that roll, I'll give you double damage against him. And then Goblin 4 did not pass under normal roll, and Goblin 2 did pass. So top one will take half damage, the other two will take full, and one will take double.
Alright,
Y'all don't know
so-
this, okay? Keep your character
Yeah.
information to yourself.
But they do hear me like shouting
Just
back from the
shouting,
hall.
and suddenly they hear.
Ooh, that's
Woo!
that's some taste damage.
All right.
And he gets
so,
doubled. Unless that's
One goblin goes down dead. 2 goblins go down dead. And the other one is. So the 12 is damage, right?
Yes, 12 fire damage.
And then half. So the one up top be crisp, but he's still gasping for air.
I'll just sort of stand there menacingly in the hallway. Like I've shot my draconic breath, and I'm hoping that they heard. But seeing 2 of them dead, I just sort of smile at the last.
Alrighty. Come on. Slow piece of shit. Mark it as 0. Thank you. I'm going to mark it dead. Mark it dead just so that I remember. Mark it dead. I keep forgetting to use these. Boom. All right. So, Anu. Anu, what do you do?
Okay, so since he's still back here, I can see what's
You
going
can
on
see
through
what's
him,
going
right?
on. Yeah,
Okay.
as far as his sight can show you. So
Okay.
whatever you see with him right now, you would, if you can't see past Blasi, then you would have heard the fireball, seen the flash of light, and that would have shown you. So but you wouldn't necessarily be able to see what the outcome was without moving closer. Outside of, hearing them scream and burn and roast to a crisp.
Even though Anu's like right there,
Can you see all of in front of you to where
I
they
can
are?
see 2 goblins
Okay.
in front of Blasi
Okay.
as of now.
So then yeah, you'd
Okay.
see that one of the goblin up top is still gasping for breath. The one down below is dead, and
Okay.
you can't see anything other than that.
All right, then Anu can go attack the one up top.
Okie dokie.
What am I rolling for his attack again?
You'll just roll a d20.
Okay.
He wouldn't have too much in proficiencies. And it's gonna be a bite. So an 18
Bite,
hits.
bite.
So roll a d4. Boom. Explain how Anu murders this charred roast beef goblin.
Anu, how are you gonna kill him? Okay. So I'm not sure if I can explain as well as Gray does, but
he starts going at him like he does the cheese.
yeah. He just, I guess, runs up and rips his throat out, right?
Goes for the jugular.
Jesus.
So casual.
You guys are some violent
job.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
Yeah, there you go, Anu. Good job.
Good job on it.
The other warg still has not forgotten you, but Doip, we return to your turn.
Let's
Right.
go.
I'm gonna move over here. I'm gonna swing at him with my sword. 18 should hit.
Yep.
Roll damage, and then I'm gonna use Savage Attacker and then I'm gonna go with a 9. So 9 damage.
All right. How does your savage attacker work?
Um,
Explain.
So I'll put it in chat. Once per turn, I can reroll damage on a melee weapon.
Gotcha.
Then I can use either one.
So you're gonna look at that. So, you hurt him, but he's still standing.
Okay.
Alrighty. Do you do anything else?
No. Sorry, I said that was my whole turn.
Okay. All right. Next on the list, Major. Oh, oops. I did the damage to you. No, I didn't. Did I? No, okay. His health bar is just shown at the top. Never mind. We're good. I thought I did the damage to it. Go ahead, Major.
Didn't we kill? Okay.
The one in front of you is not dead.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and. Is this the one that's burnt?
No, neither one of them are burnt.
Didn't I hear someone say that they were burnt to a crisp?
The goblins
Oh, the goblins. What?
that you don't know
Oh.
about.
Okay. I had no idea. I'm sorry. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and slash. Hardly saying I'm sorry, but attacking Lewis.
All right, so a 16 hits.
And
Click on longsword in the chat. Yeah.
a
6.
string? Or press my proficiency bonus, sorry?
Yeah, that automatically did it
Oh,
for
yeah,
you.
okay.
You rolled a 4 plus 2.
Yes.
So, explain how you tenderize this warg.
Yeah.
So how'd the word look like before I hit it?
It was pretty beaten up.
It looked like it was limping.
Yep.
I'm going to look at the poor dog, even though he looks gross. Eyes and swipe my sword down on his neck. Poor soul. And then let the neck fall.
Alrighty.
For a dog.
Chomp.
All right, you guys are out of combat for the moment. You guys can move around freely. What do you do?
I want to see what
I'm
the hell
gonna-
happened out here.
Yeah.
Investigate that noise.
Did you guys hear that? Let's go
Holy
outside.
I'm gonna turn to Blasi or turn to Oro and be like, "Holy shit! You took care of all of these on your own." Meanwhile, me and Rim couldn't even hit an Eldritch Blast to save our own lives.
Well, to be fair, they all just sort of lined up right in front of me, and I just went.
I like
being
your
a
accent.
Oh,
Be half dragon, you know, it's quite easy.
Fair enough.
Alright, so while they're checking that out, I'll go gather up the doggies and
I'll help.
try to
I'll
put
help.
them in a corner.
Okay. Just as a hint,
Mm-hmm.
to you guys as players, does anybody want to check to see if there's anything, I don't know, in the room?
Make
We're
a,
also
is that
distracted by the
perception?
noise. Just kidding. Where this came from?
Yep.
Yeah. I'll check.
Who is our couple people that were very interested in treasure?
That would be me. I'm a pirate.
So
will-
those would be people that would be inclined to probably loot above all else.
Yeah. Sure.
I will turn to the group before they walk away, and I'll just be like, I'm gonna go back down the hallway and just keep a lookout, because you always, know whatever that was. That was real loud. I'm just gonna. If I see any more, I'll let you know. I might not be able to do a fire breath again for a little bit, but I can still do magic.
All right,
Okay,
or I'll
sounds
come
good.
with you.
All right, so I'm gonna look around the room and see what I see.
Okay.
What should I roll?
Roll a investigation.
Oof, I don't see shit. Well,
Anybody else?
nothing in here, guys. Let's go. I feel like
I'll try rolling while I'm doing my blood ritual thing.
Okay.
I'm shuffling bodies around, so.
yeah, she might see something out of the corner of her eye.
I suppose I could roll too then.
If you're helping shuffle the bodies around, yeah.
Yeah, I'm helping her.
Makes sense. 13.
Is that
All
investigation?
right. Yes.
Wow.
All right. You guys find 80 gold coins.
What?
Nice.
Oh wow.
From dogs? Wow.
Like
Where were
80
they?
each? Or just
No,
in
80
general?
in 80 in total.
Alright. Are we splitting this pie?
With everyone else in our group?
No, just you and me.
What the fuck? I hate this game. This game is shit.
Wow.
My character is completely oblivious and thinks there's nothing in the room. My character turns to the other ones. Hurry up with your goddamn ritual. I'm ready to get this
I'm
over
trying
with.
I'm trying to think about what my character would do.
Would your character keep it for herself? Or would your character tell the others, hey guys, I found some gold?
Well, she's lawful neutral, so it's kind of what she wants.
Yeah, exactly. What's she feeling
Okay,
in the
let's
moment?
keep it.
Alright.
Nice. Okay, fine.
So you can add that to your character sheets.
Yeah, we're gonna buy something expensive. I was gonna be like, where'd you get that kind of money?
Hey, I need to buy my cigarettes, okay?
Is it 40 each?
Yeah.
All right. All right, you guys gonna catch up to the group? Are you performing your blood ritual, or are you waiting until the end and gathering up all the bodies? How is this working?
Just
I'm
wait
done.
back here for everyone. Ladies.
You doing the blood ritual on the goblins too?
Yeah.
All right. We'll just assume that you piled them all together.
Oh, thank you.
I'd sort of like look at Braun as he like rushes past, like angrily. I'm like, hey, what's the matter with you?
Nothing's the matter with me. I'm just ready to get this over with. Starting to get hungry.
Now, like, you got a stick up your ass. Like, what the fuck's the problem?
Stick up my ass. Oh, shit.
Yeah, what's the matter back there? You fucking brush past. I'm trying to.
I'm
help
still,
you out.
I'm
Trying to
still
keep my eyes
just.
out. You brush past, walking up the hallway. What's going?
Well, I thought.
Just give us a minute. You'll feel better, remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. This does help me.
It benefits you.
All right. So as the ritual goes, you all feel a little bit better. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, just like a rush. It's like having a nice cigarette after not having one for a little while. You know, that nice after dinner smoke.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I know. Just
Yeah, it's like
imagine.
good pizza.
It's a good pizza. Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
So assuming you all catch up to each other, you guys can continue forward.
Let's go, guys.
Ooh.
I would be careful about jumping up ahead, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got. Okay.
We got two.
Which way do you guys want to
paths.
go?
Right is
Let's
always right.
flip a coin.
Flip a coin. Does anybody have a coin?
Well, I know somebody who has about 40 each, so.
You.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't say that in
didn't
character,
see
obviously.
anything.
Obviously, I
You
don't say
didn't
that in
see
character.
shit.
I don't know. I made the last
Hey,
decision.
keep it down. Keep it down.
Mama said
we
last
still
time we
stealthing
went
or what?
left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Time is that like a one panel thing? Goodness, she said. Kiama looks at this. Here, right? That's a path. Is that a path?
Mm-hmm.
Two?
Yep.
Oh, it's two. Okay, it didn't look like two.
Yeah,
Oh,
the wall kind of bleeds in just because of the way that they go together, but it's a 2-2 path.
okay.
I
Went
just,
left.
I just,
Maybe
I just
this
want to
time we should
interject.
go right.
Is
Would
everyone
I-
okay with that?
Yep.
I had a question. Since I'm hanging back anyways, like I'm in the back of the group, can I cast light so I can see up further ahead without possibly like breaking stealth for everyone else?
No. It would break stealth. It would break any type of stealth that the rest of your group would have, because obviously you'd see a shining light down the hallway, or the enemies would. If you had
Okay,
dark
I
vision,
sorta-
it'd be different. But
Yeah, I grumbled to myself. It's like, well, so much for fucking stealth.
So, we going this way?
Let's take a right. Let's go. Don't go too fast.
We should just let a stick fall and see which way it fell.
It's a long hallway over here.
Another door.
If it's long, that means it's the right way.
Well,
I hope so.
I'm gonna say that I haven't learned my lesson and I'm ready to go in.
all right,
You just opening the door.
you just opening the door.
Yep. I don't want to roll any checks.
So
locked.
in
It
this
looks locked.
room, hold up for a second.
Yep.
You're going into this one. So this is a large room that contains 2 rows of beds, as well as a few benches and tables. And there were more than likely, you guys have the idea that more than likely those 3 goblins that came up behind you came from this area. Just because there's still like warm food on the table and the fire going, and I just don't have enough assets to make that visible. I apologize.
Okay.
And
But
there's
Another door.
there is another door just behind, and that
Can we
is, yeah. Go ahead.
do another investigation?
Yeah, you can look around the room. Go ahead. Whoever wants to take point on that, or whoever wants to roll on that, whoever wants to investigate the room, because it doesn't always have to be one person. Just roll your investigations.
Alright, I'm done rolling investigations. This is bullshit. I have a 2 modifier and it's still always a 3.
Oh, you gotta understand, you're in the room, so anything that anybody finds while
Yeah.
you're all grouped up like this, you're gonna see somebody find it. So this isn't gonna be the same situation in which you can't. So, as a group, through your investigation, you find 200 gold and 65 silver to split amongst each other.
Get out the calculator.
Somebody become the math magician, pull out a calculator, and
How many of us are
figure
there?
that
There's
out.
1, 2,
No,
3,
Nikki,
4,
who's-
5,
Who's
6,
the
7.
sorcerer? Blasey, you're now the math magician.
We each get 28 gold.
28.
Well, in MMOs, there's always gold in this room. That's what I was thinking. If they're all hanging out here.
Good thinking.
Wait, so
You said how many silver?
Wait,
Silver was 65. Round down
Yeah, 9.
if you have to.
So 9 each on silver.
90 on the silver.
9.
90?
9. 9
Nine.
each.
9.
Jesus.
28.
I think I said. What did I say on the go? 28. How many gold did you say? I'll just type it in again.
28, I think.
Yeah.
And how much?
9.
9 each.
You guys type that in the thing.
Alright, let's go.
All right. So
Well,
you open in the
Yep,
next door?
I want to go in.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right.
Another hallway.
This place is huge. Is this another door?
Holy crap.
I'm starting to get hesitant, but I'm still gonna kick this door in. Let's go.
Are you gonna kick it in, or are you gonna just open it normally?
Just open it,
Has gutting some gold?
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna kick
other
this door
people a
in.
Chance to do their thing, Major.
I feel like I'm gonna kick this door in.
Has gutting that surge of gold increased your piracy, your feeling of looting?
Yeah, my character's already impulsive, so he's just opening these doors at this point, and then the easier it goes, the less
Roll
it's
me a strength check.
Okay. Oh shit, I'm gonna fail to kick the door open. Oh, that's a save.
That's a save.
Alright, I just click on...
You're gonna do it. You got this.
Just
There it
stick
is.
on strength.
Wow.
A 20. So
good job.
you burst that door down.
Oh shit!
Jeez. Can y'all see what's in there?
Yeah, I could see
Okay.
2, maybe 3
God.
enemies.
Y'all can see in there.
Yeah, kinda.
So,
Oh god.
No,
as the door bursts open, let me read this to you. Okay, so you guys are in a small library. The walls of this room are lined with shelves, most of which have been smashed. One in the corner lies a charred pile of books and scrolls. The rest of the floor is covered in dust and ashes and scraps of parchment. Standing in the corners of the room are 3. Oh, I modified this. Sorry. It was 4. 3 undead monstrosities, humanoid in shape. Their flesh is putrid and raw. Burst down, they stare at you, and then begin shambling forward.
God.
Well, Pi looks disgusted.
All you hear is, Brian's.
Brian?
Brian's.
You idiot.
Brian.
Who's Brian?
Is anyone named Brian here?
They must be talking to me. Close enough.
Oh, Braun. Oh, he is the one who kicked the door.
Oh, it makes sense.
All right. So same initiative.
Cool.
Mr. Doip.
I am gonna.
Bursting down the door.
Yep, I'm gonna immediately. I'm gonna take note of the situation, and then I'm gonna cast Wrathful Smite on the one at the top.
Real quick, while I'm doing this, or while you're doing this, I'm gonna go to this because I believe I forgot to press buttons again. Hey, look at that.
Yeah.
Okay. So what does your Wrathful Smite do?
So next time I hit with a melee weapon, I get to roll an extra d6 psychic damage,
Okay.
and then they have to make a Wisdom saving throw or be frightened until the end of the turn.
Okay. Alrighty, hold on one second.
I was thinking the same thing.
I'm bringing up their
Oh, that's hard.
stat block. All right. That's a good question, actually. They do.
Okay.
Their only immunities are poison. Not that you know that.
Yep. So I'm gonna move over here. That's a bonus action. So I'm gonna move over here, I'm gonna swing my longsword at him. That'll be a 12.
Okie dokie. So a 12 on a zombie hit.
All right, and then this, and then slash roll d6. That's 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Gotcha.
And that'll end my turn.
Seems almost unaffected.
Holy shit. We can't do it, guys. Get out. And that's my turn.
He's dead already, so he probably doesn't feel pain. So that's
True.
not necessarily an indication of anything.
True.
But
all right, and that's my whole turn.
Alright, let's go.
So wait. So 8. Oh, I did my math wrong. Pardon me for a second. I'm pressing buttons. Okie dokie. Next on the let me roll their initiatives. That would probably be helpful. So I can scribble that all out. Here we go. Oh, beautiful! Right in a row. All right, Major.
Yes. Okay. I'm curious if this is my first time seeing a zombie.
I'm gonna say that you're over here because you're taking up the same block as Gray, and y'all
Sorry, I
have to
didn't
at
see
least
that.
be in separate blocks. So go ahead.
Okay, so Kioma goes forward after after Braun, and sees these dead guys, or these undead guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming this might be her first time seeing a zombie. So
Okay.
she looks at them, at her as if they want to eat her. So she attacks. The one that's close to Dolphin, since that one's the closest.
Okie dokie.
This one.
So 16 hits.
Okay. Kioma also has no idea how to kill these things because this is her first time fighting them, I think.
So swing and roll damage. Okay, so 6. All right. So I would say you take a swing at the zombie, and it kind of does its normal zombie as you hit it. However, one second. All right. So, where were we? I'm sorry. I got lost in character information.
I hit a zombie.
Yes. What were you doing? Anything besides that outside of him kind of moaning at you? Yeah.
Did I notice any difference whenever I attacked in like whether he felt the pain
You
or
would
whether or not.
no to you. He, I mean, you hit him and you did like physical damage to his body, like you're putting a slice through his chest. However, the reaction to it is minimal.
Interesting. Okay, Kiyoma takes note of that. Briefly asks Braun next to her, "What is this thing?" If that's okay. Is that too much of a sentence? Can I only get out one word?
I'll allow it. I mean, for the most part, you're looking at 5 seconds for a combat action, but go for it, because you would definitely be curious as to what's going on here.
I would say I'm a pirate, not a necromancer. Hell if I know.
Okay.
I hear this conversation, I giggle.
Yeah, how do you giggle, Gray?
How do you giggle?
How do you giggle? Can you perform that for us?
Giggle. Can you giggle for us?
That's fucking creepy.
Is there still blood on you while you do that?
Oh yeah, all over my face, all over.
You just didn't clean it off, okay?
Yeah. I kind of like it now.
All right.
Yeah.
So after Major is Kiro.
Oh, okay. I'll walk up a bit here. You said a square is 5 feet, right?
Yep.
So I will throw my dagger on zombie 1. Because the range is 20 to 60 feet, apparently. So
I would
assume that's showing it.
I would say you could do that, although based off of your roll, you might be likely to hit Braun or Kiyoma based off of the line of sight there. However, you do have clear line of sight to zombie. What is actually 3? I don't know if you can read the name tag with the wall.
So
but you have clear
3.
diagonal line of sight to 3. But 1 may put you in danger of hitting one of them. So, however you want to proceed with that, your choice.
I'll go with 3, so as to avoid something.
Okay.
Let me roll for that. That does not hit.
A 9?
Yeah.
A 9 hits.
Oh.
4 piercing damage. Okie dokie. We're looking at... And so you, with precision, throw one of your daggers. It sticks right into the forehead of the zombie, who is kind of facing you because he was looking at the door. So we'll put him at a diagonal right there. Boom, plants right in his forehead. And all he does is kind of and continue to shamble his way forward. So no discernible reaction to a knife through the forehead. All right. After Kira, you guys are in luck.
Ooh.
Because it is now the zombies' turns.
Shit.
Yeah, you can pick up your dagger after the fight. That won't be an issue. I would say only on like a natural 1 or something like that would it break. All right, so the first one is gonna go after Braun. 14 hits you, correct? Braun.
Sorry.
Braun.
Yeah, it hits me. 14
Okay.
hits.
You would have had to have readied that action, Major.
Action?
Your reaction.
Oh, really?
Your shield.
Also.
What is the ability?
When a creature you see attacks a target other than you that is within 5 feet of you, you can use your reaction to close disadvantage on the attack roll.
Disadvantage. Okay. Gotcha. You're looking at a 17. So
okay.
17 and a 14. So
Yep.
14's the disadvantage. Still hits.
I was paying attention, but I forgot about protection. That's my
Okay.
fault.
You take 3 damage.
Oh no!
He just lunges out an arm and smacks you. Oh, it's a +3 to hit. I didn't even use that. Okay, whatever. Yes, so zombie number 2 shambles his way forward. Major, you are looking at a 19 plus 3 to hit. So it's gonna be 22, 23. So it's gonna smack you as well.
Yeah.
For 5.
Okay.
Smackety, smackety, smack. And then the zombie with the knife in its forehead is gonna come up to smack Kiro. 14 plus 3 to hit. That will pass your AC of 13. So we will roll damage. What? Excuse me. So he kind of barely smacks you on the nose. Almost like a love tap, but not really.
A little bit blood, but you're not
Like-
sure.
Oh, stop it. Why are you throwing knives at me? No, that would be that would be more of the zombie reacting to you. It's like, stop it, stop throwing knives
No, stop. You're ignorant.
at me. Yeah. Exactly. All right. Next on the list, Blue.
Yes.
Your turn.
Okay. Wait, where did my character go? Shit. Oh. Okay. Hold on, let me fix this. I can't see anything. Okay. So Rem is fairly pissed off, so she's gonna aggressively push past people and try to get to the middle of everything.
Alrighty.
Probably not the smartest move, but
Good job.
Yeah, I know, right? And first I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis, which, let's see, how do I cast
Is that an action or bonus action? Guess that. Is it like a level 1 spell?
It's a level 1 spell. Oh yeah, it
Okay.
takes 1 action. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take
That'll
it.
be your action.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
How? I guess I don't have to roll, huh?
Yeah, you
Do I?
cast that on yourself. Magical barrier surrounds you, manifest. So you gain 5 temporary hit points for the duration. If a creature hits you with a melee attack, you'll have these hit points. The creature takes 5 cold damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go with that.
Excuse me. So you will, in your character sheet,
Mm-hmm.
for the moment,
Mm-hmm.
there is a box for temporary hit points under current hit points.
Yeah.
Go ahead and put 5 in there.
Okay.
And for some reason that doesn't show up on here, so we will do bar 3. Hmm. HP temp. There we go. Look at that.
Nice.
All right. So we got you squared away there. Do you have anything else that you intend to do?
I don't think I can, right?
I don't know, because I don't know, again, all of your character classes. So, like, are there any of your cantrips that are bonus action rather than action? Is there, anything along those lines?
I do not have a bonus action.
Okay. So then, yes, that would be the end of your turn.
Okay.
All right. Next on the list, Pie.
Yeah. I was
What?
looking at entangled, but it says a creature. Is that like is it like friendly fire or not?
Let me
I can
take a
make
look.
the thingy pop up on the screen.
Entangled. So, grasping weeds and vine creature in the area where you cast a spell must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained. So, it's an action, range 90 feet, concentration up to a minute. So, it sprouts up from a 20-foot square from this point within range. So, yes, other players would have to.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move. I can't see in the room, so I'm
Okay.
gonna move. Try to move closer in the room. There's a lot of space in here.
Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of the space is blocked by people at the moment.
Okay.
Because this is a smaller room. So,
I'm trying to think of how to be useful not in the room. I haven't tried any of my druid like transform stuff yet. But
no. I mean, you could potentially turn into a smaller creature and try to move past.
did you
Or you
look
could
at
heal one of the two characters that have taken damage. Did I look at the what?
the circle of shepherds thing? I should have asked you before.
I did not get a chance to actually look through all of that, but we can go with it for now. It won't be an issue.
Okay. Well, it says spirit bond, so I can summon a spirit. Can I do that?
Hold on one second.
Do you want me to send you the PDF again?
Circle of the Shepherd, 5th edition.
This is in the
Lucky.
Unearthed Arcana.
Yeah. To call forth nature spirits and use them to influence the world around you. As a bonus action, you can magically summon an incorporeal spirit. You can see within 60 feet of you, the spirit creates an aura in a 30-foot radius around that point. It counts as neither creature nor object through it, though it has a spectral appearance. The creature represents. As a bonus action, you can move the spirit 60 feet anywhere you can see the spirit position for 1 minute. Bear spirit grants you and allies might and endurance. Each creature of your choice in the aura gains temporary hit points plus 5 plus your druid level. The hawk.
I was gonna do the wolf. It was closest to size to cat, like spirit.
Send me what you have, because I'm looking at the wiki and I'm seeing bear, hawk, and unicorn. Okay. So you want to use the wolf as a cat, and you and your allies gain advantages on all ability checks made to detect creatures
No, it's
within the
princess right
spirit's
now.
aura. In
I'll just
addition, if
heal.
you cast a spell with a spell slot that restores hit points to anyone inside the aura, each of your allies also regains spirits equal to your druid level. Or regains hit points equal to your druid level. Okay, makes sense.
Is that okay?
So you want to cast so you, as a bonus action, you'll summon a cat, which I'll have to get you an icon for that, but you summon a cat that will give them ability check increases to detecting creatures, as well as restoring hit points to anyone within its aura, equal to your druid level, if you cast a healing spell. So in order for you to gain the benefit of that, you would have to cast the cat, place it in an area where everybody's in the aura, and then you would have to, as an action, cast a healing spell, and then everybody within the aura would get 1 HP or 2 HP because your druid level's 2, so you would get 2 HP plus whatever you did to that one person.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I would place it
Okay.
next to me. There's a spot next to me. And
Okay.
it should be in the zone.
Yeah, it's 60 feet, so you'd be good. You'd be good with that. I'll have to track you down an icon later because I don't
Okay.
have a good one at the moment that I can maybe. But so as a regular action, are you going to heal somebody?
Yes.
Okay, who are you healing?
Who took damage again?
Braun and Kioma.
I'll heal Ron.
Woo! Yeah, Kira took 1 damage. Don't forget about him.
That's why True didn't mention it.
Who took 1 damage?
Kira.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he? I didn't even.
It's like
I
a
listed
paper
it,
cut.
but it
Yeah.
didn't even show. Gotcha. Meow.
So how does heal
What is
work?
that?
It's
have to
a
roll?
cat. So yes, she has to put up her heal, whatever it is.
I have healing word.
Okay.
What?
So who are you casting healing word on?
Ron.
On Braun. Okay. We'll say you can see him.
I kind of see him.
So go ahead and post up your healing word and roll whatever you get to roll for it. What word are you shouting to heal him?
Heal.
Heal.
It could
So
be
you
like
roll.
gray when he does check. Oh, clear.
Clear.
So you,
Clear.
Okay,
so
how do I
you
roll
roll
this again?
1d4 plus your spellcasting modifier, which is wisdom. So your wisdom is a +2.
Yes.
So you do 1d4 plus 2. So you heal him for 3.
Which is exactly how much I took. Thank you, Pie.
And then everybody else gets +2 that took damage. Well, +1 for you, Kiro, because you can't get more than your maximum unless it's temporary hit points
Your
above.
paper cut's gone.
Major.
Okay.
You get +2 as well. Did you?
I'll
Do you know
do
how to
that.
put that? Okay.
Just do this, right?
You go into your character sheet or on your
Got it.
character sheet and
Yeah.
settings. You change the HP. Okay, so you put it in there. You might have to go to your character sheet to make it come up. Oh, yep, it's there. It's there.
I was like, wait, did I not do it?
Okay, I'm seeing who is this?
Wait, who took me off? What?
Okay, so that's the zombie. Okay. Sorry, I had to look. I can't
Like, what?
there is such a mess of names and health bars that I can't figure out who's who here. All right. So, Pi does her healy business. So just for clarity's sake, you do get to choose everybody in the order that gets healed. Do you choose to heal the zombies at all?
Mm,
You can do that.
can I do it on one of them?
I mean, it's completely your choice. You would just have to justify why you're doing it to the rest of the group.
Well, because I don't know how undead react to healing because I've played games before where it heals.
Yeah, but that would be metagaming.
Yeah, I know.
So would you would if you're healing them, your character would assume that you're actually just healing them back, giving them health back. I only give you the option because it's technically an option for you. I don't know why you would do it. You would have to justify that. But
Well,
Actually, yeah.
my character has a little experience with undead.
yeah, you may want to Blue, you may want to message Pi
Yeah.
privately and tell her something that would be character knowledge for her as to why she probably wouldn't do that. But
How do you private message people in here?
on Discord
Oh, on Discord.
in a DM, if it's something that they're because Blue and Pi's character are together, they know each other.
Okay.
If you forgot, so
Okay.
she would have knowledge on.
Let's just push forward. I'm not gonna heal anyone.
Okay. All right. So, Gray.
Yeah. All right.
This
So
would be
if I
your
can
turn.
get to the flank of an enemy, it's okay, right? I can do sneak attack.
Yeah, I would say you could put yourself next to Rem, and that would be a flank to Zombie 3.
Doesn't the
Or- but you wouldn't be able to get out of there to go behind like Zombie 1, because then you would provoke its attack of opportunity by leaving his 1 square hitbox. Or you can just, stay in front of him. Sorry, I'm clicking on your person.
Oh, no worries. So wait, if I go zombie 1's the one. Which one's taking damage? Zombie 1, right?
Yeah.
Zombie 3 up the top. But if you try to leave from here, you would take an attack of opportunity from Zombie 3.
Even if I use my bonus action dodge, they have to roll at a disadvantage, right?
Read it off to me.
Yeah. Give me a sec. When you take the dodge action, you focus entirely on avoiding attacks until the start of your next turn. Any attack roll made against you has a disadvantage if you can see the attacker. You make a dexterity saving throw.
It's an action, right?
These are bonus actions.
Okay.
It comes with my level 2.
Gotcha. So
Yeah.
you can take the dodge action as a bonus action.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I don't think sneak attack is a bonus action. That's just an action that I can take, right? If I'm correct.
Read it off to me.
Level
it's
1.
all in the wording.
Yeah, exploit. Once per turn, you can deal an extra 1d6 damage to one creature hit with an attack if you have advantage on the attack roll.
Right. So that would be only if you stealth to him or you're flanked. So yes, you can once per turn get the bonus damage as long as you are stealthed or flanked. So to give you an example against the warg, you wouldn't have because you weren't stealthed or flanked. But here, where you can get flank position, you can. However, you will have to take an attack of opportunity from the zombie, even if it's at disadvantage.
I will. You can.
So that's an 18 and an 8. So I'm gonna say that's a no, even with its +4. What's your AC? Yeah,
13.
no. So that's no. So swing and a miss at you as you try to get behind the one that's already taking damage.
All right, so I'm gonna go to that sweet zombie one, and I'm gonna swing my stabby with my dagger.
Okie dokie.
Let's see. Come on, baby.
Nice.
17 hits.
And damage is, come on, 6.
6 plus. Are you doing your?
I'm doing an offhand.
Well, are you doing your attack of your?
Can I do that? Do I have to roll? Can I decide later? Is it like?
You have to roll the damage together. So like if you're doing the what's it called?
Sneak attack. I'll just
Sneak
roll.
attack. You'd have to roll the damage. Well, not roll it together. Like you get your 6, but then you roll. After this, you need to roll the extra 1d6.
Yeah, I'll do that
for the damage to go on top of it.
4.
4. Okay, so that's going to be a total of 10. So let's see real quick. It's plus con. So that's 15. And that's a 14 plus 3. So the zombie goes down, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you think you've got it killed.
I did it, guys.
And then it stands back up again.
Never mind.
Shambling along.
Do I get my offhand? Can I do my offhand?
Your offhand would be a bonus action to offhand, and you've
That
already
is
used
true.
your
That
bonus
is true. That's true. I forgot about
dodge.
that. Yep.
So not this turn, but next turn, yes.
Okay. That's it. That's
All right. Blasi.
I will step forward a few steps. I'm trying to peer into the room, but can't really see any.
You can take up spaces with the animals because they're not going to take up a full space. So if you wanted to, like, move here and then here, oopsies, I grabbed the kitty cat again. You could get into the doorway that way if you're wanting to put yourself in that kind of range, but leave that decision up to you.
Where'd the kitty cat come from?
I put it down. It's her spirit.
I'm good from right here. I will just fire a firebolt at this zombie right here. How do I ping?
I believe it's a long click. You press and hold. Okay.
So I think it's zombie 2.
Zombie 2. Yeah. Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll that fireball. We'll call it a day on that. And 18 definitively hits. 5 fire damage.
Explosion.
Explosion.
Okay, so the zombie. Let's see. Does that have a chance to set them on fire by chance?
I don't believe so. I think it's just a cantrip.
Okay.
Yeah, firebolt's just a cantrip. It doesn't do too much.
Okay. Alrighty.
It says
anything
a
else?
flammable object hits by this spell ignites if it isn't being worn or carried. So it's just a creature.
It is just a creature. However, it's a dead, rotting creature that, potentially could be flammable. So, just for shits and giggles, we'll roll a percentage die. No. Okay. Anything else?
No, I think I'm good. I can't really do too much else at this point.
All right. Anu.
All right.
Come on, buddy.
Bark, bark, bark.
Here, he's gonna go bite zombie 3. Nom nom nom.
All right. Roll your d20.
Damn.
Oh, good job, Anu.
And then what was it? Roll
1d4.
16 definitively hits and a 1d4.
Nice.
1 damage. He bites a finger off.
It's okay. It's something.
Cute.
Alrighty. So now we're returning back to the top of the list. However, before we go any further, does anybody need a quick break for any reason?
Well, I have work in 15 minutes.
Oh yes, that is correct. It is 7:15.
Yeah.
We are already past our 2 hours. Where did that time go?
It always happens when you play in D&D, especially
Yeah.
when you're fighting.
Yeah.
So
Well,
we can.
Fortunately, we're at the top of the initiative list, so
Yeah.
we can come
We
right
can-
back to it.
Yeah. Dolphin, if you want to roll an attack,
Yeah, sure.
and then you
Yes.
can head off to work, and we can let everybody go through one more
Yep.
round and see if we manage to take any of these guys down.
Yep. So what happened to Zombie 2 after he did his firebolt? It just hit and did 5 damage?
Yeah, Zombie 2 is the one that's below, so that's the
Right. That's the one that
That's,
went down and got back up, right? Was
that's-
Zombie 2?
No, that's the one in the middle. Zombie 1 is the one that is next in front of you.
Oh, okay. Lucy attacked from the side and hit Zombie 1 and
Right.
Zombie 1 went down. Got you.
Yeah.
Correct.
But Zombie 1 got back
So he's
up.
got 1 HP.
Fuck. I want to cast Eldritch Blast at Zombie 1.
Okay.
Fuck.
11 hits.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 force damage.
2 force damage. Okay. So 5. 6. Okay. So the zombie goes down and stays down.
Okay.
Nice.
And that is my turn.
Alrighty. Thank you, Dolphin.
Yep. Sorry guys.
Oh,
Sorry I couldn't say it the whole
nice.
time.
We will pick up here next week for you, but we'll continue on at least one more attack round for everybody else.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you,
Hopefully you don't wipe while I'm gone. Bye.